Good morning, friends. Well, it's almost afternoon now. I waited a little bit later in the day to come out and do my video to kind of give you a little bit different idea of what they do during the day. They're outside, most of them are, just pecking and moving around and doing their thing. And they've already laid about 25 eggs, and they have, I'd say, 4 of them on the nest right now, so it's going to be a pretty good egg day today. I did have a couple of things I just kind of wanted to put on here for you guys so that you would understand my reasoning for how I do what I do. They will lay every 26 to 28 hours, so it's about every other day that they lay. And yes, they only have a certain amount of eggs inside of them, and then those eggs are gone. And I had someone ask me the other day, why did I push them to lay eggs? Well, here's my reasoning, and I don't know what you guys think about this, but I'm just going to throw it out there. When I was a young woman, I was sure a lot more able to do things than I am when I'm an older woman. And some of these girls get egg bound when they get older, and they actually die from being egg bound because it's just too hard for them to push the eggs out when they get older. They might get fatter or lazier or stay in the house more or whatever. And I was telling you yesterday about my Social Security plan. And my Social Security plan for them, I told my son, I feel like I'm the president, of our little community. And with that, I'm in charge of their infrastructure and making sure they get food and water and everything works, and they have a nice place to stay and bedding and all of that, and places to lay their eggs. And so therefore they do their job as a young hen, so when they get to be an old hen or an old rooster, they get to live here because they did their job. They did their job every day that they were supposed to do. They made compost, they scratched up bugs, they ate the weeds in the grass and cleaned the garden, and everything that I ask them to do, they do. And they do it without balking at me. Some of them stay in the barn, and some of them come out, and the ones in the barn are usually the older ones that don't really have the wherewithal to move around as much as the older ones do. So their Social Security plan is that the young ones who are laying are going to take care of the old ones who are not laying. And that's just the way it works around here. I've got several very, very old chickens and roosters. And as long as they want to live here, they get to live here. That's just how it works. So we've got just a whole barnyard full of just chickens and roosters doing their thing. This one over here is going to be a beautiful rooster. He's already started being a rooster. So he's already he doesn't look like a mature rooster, but this guy is a mature rooster right here. And he is part barred rock and part sapphire gem. You can see the back feathers underneath his tail are gray. So that would be one of these chickens, the sapphire gems, and then he would have the barred rock as a daddy, because I don't have a sapphire gem daddy. I got a partial now, so that's what he is, and he's one of our hatchlings from this summer, and he's got a lot to learn. They will put him through a lot before he's actually able to be the top rooster, the alpha. He is right now he's working for it, and he's going to be a big one. He is not that big right now, but he's going to be a big rooster. He won't be as big as a Brahma, but he'll be a pretty good sized rooster. I believe that's his daddy walking out in the back. Hold on a minute. This rooster right here, I believe, is his daddy. And as you can tell, the difference between him and the the hen in front of him, he is huge. He's almost twice her size. He's one of the alphas. I've got two alphas. I've got him and I've got the captain. The captain is a huge black, totally black roux, and he's a Easter egger roux. He is just absolutely beautiful. He's totally black, but he shines green and purple in the sun. Isn't he beautiful? They sure do love sifting through the leaves there. This rooster right here is one of our hatchlings as well. He's about a year old, and I don't know if you can tell, but he's part barred rock and he's part Easter egger. So he's probably the the young black rooster's baby and one of the barred rock hens. And he is a big boy too. He looks a little bit odd because he's not full anything, but he sure is a big old boy, and he sure takes care of business and keeps all the anything away, and crows whenever anything's coming overhead, and lets the chickens know that they're supposed to run for the hills whenever that happens. But he's yellow because I put out the hens were having a little bit of issue with calcium, so I put some extra calcium in their food. And you can tell the ones that are greedy because they're yellow, because that calcium will turn their feathers yellow. So he's got an overabundance of calcium. That's what he did. He just went in there and got greedy with the food when I was putting calcium out. That's what they do. Some of them will. They'll go hog it up from everybody else, and nobody else gets any, and they get it all. So that's how you can tell he's an alpha. I showed you the other day how our waters were all frozen up with how cold it was. It was several days. I didn't even come out here and break the ice on it because I just left the girls inside so that they could just stay warm as they could, not have that door open. So boy, they sure are enjoying this outside water and this sunshine today, because they love sunshine when it's cool, but they don't like it whenever it's hot. They want that shade. So they're loving their sunshine and their water today. I had to put Jill back in her own spot and give her her own big cage because she just wasn't doing good. Thought she was. She's walking around okay, but they started attacking her. And I think she's fought so much that she's just tired. So I put her back in there, and I'm going to give her some food and some water and let her be by herself a while and just chill out and get healthy. She was doing good, but she wasn't doing good enough. What a difference a day makes. So today, you can see these two little rabbits running all around. I checked, I do have one girl and one boy, and I don't know about the others, but if you look back in there, you see two down here, and you see three more. Let's see if I can get it to focus. You see three more in there. So we have 5 baby bunnies. And sometimes they get out and run around and just play and kick and jump, and some days they just don't get out at all. There is that 4 in there. That might be 4 in there. Yeah, it is. So there's 6. There's 6 bunnies. Yeah, there's 6 bunnies. That one, I don't know where its head is, but I don't know where its head is, but there's 6 bunnies in there. Oh, they're just so stinking cute. This one out here, let me back up and watch these run around and play with their mama. They got plenty of hay and plenty of food and plenty of straw and plenty of water, and they are just happy as they can be. And Megan just don't know what she wants that baby so bad she can't stand it. She wants to peck its head off, I think. So the hen in front is basically trying to protect the hen and back. They must be best friends, because the other hens will come and try to get in that nest with her and try and scooch her out, and she wants that nest. It's hers, and she got there first, so her friend will stand there until she gets finished laying her egg, and then they'll both jump down and go back outside. That's just how they do things. Did you just lay an egg? She just laid an egg. You can see it back there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, maybe she didn't. Kind of hard to see. So my son and daughter-in-law got me a bunch of chicken toys, and I just can't wait to play with them and let them play with them and take videos of them. It's just going to be so much fun to watch, and maybe I can make some shorts out of them and stuff and get a few more views so I can work a little bit faster towards my goal and get some more subs that way, maybe. I don't know. And it's just going to be fun. I had an email from one of my friends, one of my Christian friends, and in the body of the email it said something about learning a new language. And so this morning I went outside my front door and I had a package there. And it was from my son and daughter-in-law in Colorado. And it had a book in it, and it said, "Learn to speak chicken." So I guess I'm going to learn how to speak chicken. Maybe I'll bring that book out here and I'll read a couple of sentences out of it to them so they can tell me if that's really the way that I have to learn chicken or not. I know what they'll do. They'll just look at me and poop. That's what they do. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Life is going to be wonderful today. It is almost 70 degrees. I'm out here without a coat. Sunday was 0 degrees and blowing freeze, and today is 7. Well, it's going to be 68 today. And I am out here with just my long sleeve shirt on and no jacket. Oh my gosh, no gloves, no hat. It's just going to be perfect today. And so I've got to take this time while I have it to go get some wood in and for my wood stove so I can stay warm when it comes back again. So you guys have a great, wonderful day, and I'll see you later.